What the vote was on yesterday was to have the State Department do a study on whether or not Israel was violating international law and human rights. And given the fact that many of the weapons that Israel has used in the last 100 days come from the United States of America, we certainly have a right to know that. My view from day one, Chris, has been that Israel has the right to respond to Hamas's barbaric attack on October 7th. But they do not have the right to go to war against the entire Palestinian people, which is what we are seeing right now. And as you've just mentioned, the humanitarian situation in Gaza now is unbelievably bad, and we're looking at the possibility of hundreds of thousands of children starving. We cannot allow that to happen.
You know, we've had reporting throughout here, and I think it's quite established that the Biden administration, through Secretary Blinken, through Jake Sullivan, even in person-to-person calls between the president and Benjamin Netanyahu, have been urging a timeline, a vision for a post-conflict form of reconstruction, to ratchet down the intensity and scale of bombardment. As of yet, that doesn't seem like it's happening. I just wonder, like, as a U.S. Senator, does anyone have any sense of a timeline here? Is this when this phase of this war might end?
I think there is a huge frustration when we see President Biden appropriately saying that he is concerned about indiscriminate bombing and the humanitarian disaster, urging Netanyahu and his right-wing government to do the right thing. And Netanyahu basically says, hey, you know, screw you. We will do exactly what we want to do and when we want to do it. So the bombing right now, you know, what we are looking at, I want people to appreciate this, 70% of the housing units in Gaza have been damaged or destroyed. You got 1.9 million people who have been displaced from their homes. They need food, they need water, they need medical supplies. As I mentioned a moment ago, children are now on the verge of starvation. This is not what the people of America want when they provide billions of dollars to Israel. And it's high time that we told Netanyahu that he's not getting another nickel unless he radically changes his attitude towards the Palestinian people and the nature of his military campaign.